Hello, my name is Duncan Alderdice, and the reason I'm making these videos is to document the journey I take as I become who I am. Today is Tuesday. Started work again today. Today was unofficially the first day I was acting as an account manager, account executive. But technically the starting day is the 8th. It was a weird day. Only 85 dials, no book demos, but 7 connections, 6 of which I disqualified. And disqualified meaning like they didn't fit the client profile, so it's like there's no point talking to them, which feels like at the end of the day it was a failure, but it's not, because if I had 6 conversations with people every single day, I am going to book demos at some point once I find the right people. What was interesting, because there are technically 7 connections, but one of them hung up when I said like it was a cold call and they could hang up, which is like 100% the math, like precisely for like what seems to be like how effective that line seems to be, which is like 85% of the time they stay on the phone, which is only 1 out of 7 people hang up. And here it just was a kind of perfect situation. Normally the way it happens is like in a day I'll have 20 connections and all of them will accept the line, and then the next day there will just be like 3 people who I connect with who hang up. So it doesn't have that same sort of even split. But I'm excited to see the goal for this year is to make in excess of $100,000, because I know that it is possible given the commission structure, assuming that you have good performance consistently with the role that I have right now. So like that is just like that is what I set myself out to do when I initially got this job, was be the top performing junior account executive. I did that and hit quota every single time in terms of the demos I had to book. So now it will just be transitioning into a more closing type role rather than appointment setting. But again, like baby steps. I think it's because given the fact that I've been promoted now, but more specifically what I did to get the promotion, I now have absolute confidence that I can pick up a phone, call somebody, and book an appointment with them, regardless of what the actual product or service is, assuming it's a product or service of quality, which not everything that you can buy is something worth buying. But nonetheless, I have that skill. It's unreasonable for me to think if I wanted to start my own business that I could not do that particular thing to build it. What I don't have evidence for is, am I able to host an appointment and close people at a reliable degree? Because the first step is like book the appointment. I know I can do that, absolutely. What I don't know, because I have no evidence to indicate that I do know how to do it, is actually run those appointments. So if at the end of the year it seems that I am able to run those appointments and hitting quota, like that's the standard that has been set. If I'm above average, I want to be, if I'm above average at my ability to set appointments, that's good. If I'm above, I don't know if I'm yet able to be above average at hosting the appointments. I think I've just said the same thing a million times, but yes. But that's that. Did my 3 sets of 40 push-ups. So back to that point. Where else are we? I need to edit a video today, but I know that will get done. I'm happy. My overall spending is higher than it was last month. However, the bad spending, like mainly alcohol, is low. So like if it was like No. October bad month was around 800. November better month because it was around 500, or it wasn't the month of November. There's a 4-week sequence in that, but then the one that is most recently happening is closer to around 260. So that's it's trending in the right direction. Now spending is higher again because gas is higher because I had to go home, as well as there's Christmas gifts, change the oil, but changing the car oil, spending more on gas going home for Christmas, and the actual Christmas gifts none of those are things that I go like, oh, I have to budget that out perhaps the gas, yes, but like that's specifically on what this one occasion. But like, getting the oil changed is not a bad purchase. Getting more drinks at the bar or deciding to have a night of alcohol-fueled weekend are bad decisions that I would like to change. But so, headed in the right direction, and headed in the right direction with good timing where I'm getting the increase in income. So then it's like there's two ways that the like costs are going down and revenue is going up, the same way the business kind of structure works. But so that's promising, and yeah, I think that's all I will say right now, because that's all I have to say right now. Yeah, I'll see you later. You know.